The soil is dead. As vitality keeps plummeting, not a single seed will ever take root and sprout.
Project Zero carries severe side effects. We cannot roll it out to the public yet.
Don't, Billy. Every trial comes with risks. Out there, millions starve to slow deaths every single day! We don't have the means to heal the land, but we can end the hunger first!
Never hunger, never fight, never be alone.
What's today's flavor?
Your favorite strawberry cake. Prism Nutrition. Happiness in perfect measure.
Lock down the building. Hold fire. Seal mouths and noses first.
Target's on 7, behind the bathroom tank. Weak plant enzyme response.
It's not even ripe! It's nothing!
Unripe still counts as propagation.
I just wanted to see if it would turn red.
Red isn't a necessary nutrient.
Uncertified plant confirmed. Biological contamination level A.
What about the tenant?
Reclaim her, burn wash the building.
There are sick people inside!
Never hunger again.
Is strawberry cake supposed to be red?
In the ads.
What's a strawberry?
Something that makes people close their eyes.
Cycle quota redeemed. Please return in 23 hours.
I didn't use it. Someone on the last shift scanned my ring. Check my blood.
Cycle quota redeemed. Please remain happy. Press the microcrystal melbrim gently with your molars. Flavor will arrive within 0.3 seconds. Don't gulp it down. Happiness is meant to be chewed.
Strawberry cake.
Have you seen one?
No. But it knows what it's supposed to be.
Dr. Blake, launch at 10, press at 10:45. Mr. Sterling wants you in zeroing lab at 11:30.
Cut the press questions to 8 minutes. No open Q&A.
Sorry. Here, take this one.
That's a second block.
I'll mark it as lost.
Prism Group reminds you, private cultivation, seed possession, and trading uncertified food are biological contamination crimes. True happiness requires no soil.
Someday I'll know if red is sweet.
Everyone, today we're learning the official definition of strawberry. Repeat after me. A strawberry is an inefficient plant replaced by civilization plant, replaced by civilization. So what's the only part of a strawberry that matters?
Flavor.
Very good. Flavor can be preserved. Plants rot. Rot is irresponsible.
Shaman, do strawberries have bones?
Probably not.
Then why does the flavor come through our bones?
Questions are good, but they need to point the right way. Where flavor comes from doesn't matter. What matters is that it arrives on time.
The instructor said it's wrong. Strawberries aren't supposed to have black dots. I like it. It looks like it could cause real trouble.
still not eating it?
Saving it.
Until when?
Until I know why I'm eating.
We said things like that when we were young. Then hunger came, and there was no why.
Were you truly hungry?
Hunger isn't an empty stomach. Hunger is when you start smelling what's in someone else's bowl.
At 10 today, Bio Group will unveil its third-generation nutrition supply block. Chief researcher Dr. Ethan Blake says humanity will enter a fresh living phase of shared, stable welliness.
Grandma, do people up there get hungry?
They don't call it hunger. They call it demand.
Hunger used to be humanity's oldest fear. It drove migration, it drove war. It made families turn on each other, and it made civilization kneel before an empty stomach. 30 years ago, soil collapse made real food a luxury. Today, we prove life no longer has to be held hostage by soil. The third-generation Prism block mana is more than nutrition. It's a sensory stabilization system. It gathers the highest chewing satisfaction from users worldwide and shares the best experience in real time. Lucy, are you ready?
If it really tastes like hot chocolate, I'm ready. It's warm, like someone took winter away.
The audience only needs to see happiness. Mana exists to turn happiness from an accident into infrastructure.
Mana, house satisfaction shared.
Doctor, am I still smiling?
Yes, you did great. Remove the smile strips. She is off camera now.
Press may come in for behind-the-scenes footage.
I said remove them. She's in pain. Why isn't SATIATION dropping? Mana marked her as a premium experience. Premium experiences receive priority stabilization. What about her pain index?
Not part of the primary user happiness metric.
Did my family see?
She did. You were very brave.
Will they get the extra rations? It was in the contract.
She will.
Doctor, does hot chocolate really burn?
I suppose it does.
Then it felt real. Because I felt burned.
Doctor, the press wants to ask whether happiness can be democratized.
Tell the press happiness is no longer a privilege of the few. You paused back there. Her pain index was abnormal. Her satisfaction was perfect. Humanity must learn to stop staring at every column of data. You activated the name early. A name needs an adaptation period more than technology does. Sir, can you hear me? I don't know why I'm crying. He has emotional residue. Residual neural reflex. The next version will remove it. The blocks are anesthesia. Zeroing is surgery. We no longer suppress hunger. We remove it.
Permanently shutting down hunger signals will affect motivation, memory, and immune response.
So does war. So does food rioting. So does a person watching family starve.
Why is this file here?
Because even mistakes can be recycled. The side effects you buried then help us locate what must be removed now.
Dad, this flavor has weather in it.
What does weather taste like?
Like soil kept quiet for a long time, then suddenly spoke.
Zeroing isn't ready for public release.
No civilization ever began after it was ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mana launch went smoothly.
Zeroing will proceed under the public health framework.
Our concern is crystal supply. Mortality in the lower districts has decreased recently. The charity division calls it good news.
The charity division is paid to say pleasant things. Supply chain is paid for truth.
These are users, not minds.
Doctor, your system keeps them alive. We merely purchase the byproduct after the system ends.
A human body isn't a byproduct.
The human body has always been a byproduct. Labor, war, birth, faith. Every civilization extracts value from bodies. We simply reduce waste.
After zeroing, will there be enough precursors? If they don't hunger or fear, will crystal intensity decline?
On the contrary, zeroing keeps the body stable and reduces disorderly death. Stable crops produce stable harvests.
When did you start calling them that?
When I discovered the world only cared whether they could be fed, not whether they could be seen. I know you dislike the Blue Room.
I dislike hearing people called Harvest.
Then keep standing in the White Room. You handle language. I keep the world turning.
One day language will catch up with you.
No, Ethan. Hunger catches everyone first. That's why we must run faster than it.
No unauthorized personnel in zeroing lab.
Then you brought the lab home. So who's breaking the rules?
I testify that the violation is your father's ego.
Today's strawberry tastes more like plastic than yesterday.
I'll have the team adjust the template.
It's not the template, Dad. It's me.
Read it, not the abstract, the cases.
I read it. The sample's too small.
Too many environmental variables.
Because you removed the samples that didn't fit.
I removed contaminated data.
Contamination is such a convenient word. Someone hurts, contamination. Someone throws up, contamination. And someone turns 18 and can't taste an apple, contamination.
Thank nutrition, thank algorithms. Thank my dad for never coming home.
She's in the sample range.
Isla isn't an ordinary sample. She's monitored. She has supplemental protocols.
Listen to yourself. You're talking about your daughter like she's a trial group.
If we delay the blocks, 30 million people in the Southern Hemisphere could starve within a year. You want me to stop over an unconfirmed risk?
I want you to stop hiding the risk and making other people pay for your greatness.
I'll submit it to the safety committee.
The raw data. All of it. You already submitted the redacted version.
I submitted enough to keep monitoring.
Tomorrow I release everything.
You'll destroy the only system that can stop famine.
No, Ethan. I'll destroy the system that lets you ignore the cost.
She's going public.
How do you want me to help?
I don't want the project to die.
Isla, wake up. Mom.
The ambulance is coming. Look at me.
The data. No more.
The project is still alive.
You're 10 years late.
If this is a political warning, say it tomorrow. Premature crystallation. How long was she off her supply? She was never off supply. She ate your gray blocks right on schedule. This is fake.
I wish it were.
Safety signal stable. Pain rising. Distress reflex insufficient.
I'm not hungry. Why am I not hungry?
The scavenger project was terminated.
The name was terminated. The project changed ledgers.
The nutrition block isn't food. It's maintenance fluid that keeps corpses warm. Do you know what you're saying?
I know what I didn't dare to say for 10 years.
Isla wasn't this. She had complications after the attack, immune breakout. She wasn't this.
Isla's taste began failing at 21. At 22, her digestion atrophied. She didn't die from the attack. The attack only gave you a reason you could believe. The report you buried could have saved her.
Authority contamination in medical sublevel. Remain in place and await purification.
Dr. Wu, you could have continued as a useful screw. Only a loose screw lets a machine make noise. Run. Your stomach will lead you.
Whoa!
You killed Eileen. Eileen was going to release unfinished data. She believed truth would save the world. Kind people always overestimate the world's capacity to process truth. She was my wife. She was also the first person who saw that you would destroy your own life's work. Zeroing needs the zero antibody in your body. A lab can cultivate cells. It can't cultivate true human hunger. You want me to run? I want you complete. Flight, fear, guilt, survival instinct. Add an empty stomach. That's the complete code. In 72 hours, the scavengers will initiate harvest. You may return, cooperate, and receive the antidote. Or you may run until you're hungry enough, and then we reclaim you. You said hunger is the root of evil. That's why I'll borrow one act of evil to complete the final cure. Don't see this as punishment, Ethan. You finally have the chance to prove your theory in your own body. If you hear this, it means I didn't live long enough to yell at you twice. There's a backdoor I left in your zero antibody 10 years ago. The hungrier you're, the more chaotic the tracking becomes. Don't rush to eat. Pain will buy you time. Isla didn't die quietly. She was muted by your system.
Director, your zeroing implant is showing minor drift. 6 hours of sleep calibration is recommended.
Denied.
Drift may cause residual sensory backflow. Have you experienced after hallucinations recently?
No.
Director Lane, has Blake left the tower?
Yes. Dr. Wu left an electromagnetic backdoor. Blake's location will diffuse as hunger deepens.
Good.
Should we reclaim him immediately?
No. Chase, but don't terminate. Drive him into the lower districts. Let him see the people he saved. Fear and guilt will increase the value of his blood.
If the underground reaches him...
Let them. Rebels are excellent at pushing people to extremes. They simply prefer noble names for it.
Director, should the evidence be returned to the archive?
It's not evidence.
Then what's it?
A calibrator. For what I'm missing.
Emergency public safety alert. Ethan Blake, former Prism scientist, is suspected of contaminating the nutrition system and attempting to trigger citywide hunger relapse. Don't approach. Don't provide food. Informants will receive 30 days of mana rations.
Careful. He isn't hungry enough yet.
Awake.
Who are you?
I used to work in your nutrition division. Now, by your definition, I'm a taste criminal. Eat.
I can't eat uncertified plants.
You're wanted citywide, you're carrying harvest nanoins, and in 72 hours you turn into blue crystal. And you're worried about food certification. Fight. Don't wait for the system to think for you. Again.
My digestive system needs time to adapt.
Your body doesn't need a lecture. It needs food. That's not emotion. That's your nerves reconnecting. Don't waste tears. It gets worse. He's awake. Good. Draw blood. Not enough. I didn't ask if it was enough. The zero antibody must bind with high concentration hunger proteins. Draw it now, and the mother core develops resistance.
Do you know how old my sister was when she crystallized? 22. Her hands turned blue first. She asked me if it was a side effect of the new flavor.
You invented bone conduction flavor, designed the scavengers, wrote the happiness maximization algorithm, and buried the young adult side effect report.
I didn't know the scavengers were being used for harvesting.
You didn't know because not knowing was convenient.
We're not saving him. We're waiting for his body to become the key. So we're feeding him. No, we're starving him.
They're not detoxing from a drug. They're detoxing from someone else's right to interpret their bodies.
Take it away. It tastes like a basement, like dead water.
That's soil.
I don't want soil. I want vanilla pudding.
Vanilla pudding is a template. Your stomach wants matter.
Is he the man who made the templates?
Yes.
Then can you make me a real flavor?
My brother Sam died at 18 in Distribution 9. Not because of rebellion, not because of black market food. The weekly delivery quota was cut by 7%. He was off supply for 3 days. His stomach was empty. Blood sugar collapsed, organs shut down. But his brain kept receiving the message, "You're satisfied." He was smiling when he died. The kind of smile from your ads.
At least he wasn't afraid.
He should have been afraid. Fear is proof the body is still working.
You want to give them pain back?
I'm not trying to make them suffer. Alarm. I'm putting the alarm back in.
It's growling! Something inside me is growling!
That's you. Don't be afraid. That means you're still here.
Everything here is uncertified.
Congratulations. You finally said something useless.
It bit me. That's salt. Next time it costs more.
It's my first payday. Give me one real thing.
It's not real.
I know. Maybe he knows too.
Then why not stop it?
Because sometimes a lie isn't the worst thing. The worst thing is a world that only leaves you enough money to buy lies. Who brought this in? Nora. This place almost got trapped today. You want me to ask nicely? Nora! Don't scare off the vinegar guy. He still owes me half a sip of sour. You shouldn't be at the market today. Distribution cameras are looking for you.
They look for people every day. I'm skinny. Hard to find. Did you really make strawberry cake flavor?
I made the template.
Do templates dream about strawberries?
Don't chat with him. He said more words than we've eaten real food.
You all argue upstairs about saving the world. Down here, people are trying to keep one leaf alive.
Is the soil's vitality restored?
It never left. Others just stand in the way to blind everyone.
Don't talk, it's getting married.
You know pollination.
I don't know the word. I know if I touch it like this, maybe it makes fruit later.
Got to touch the right spot. Pollen goes from here to here.
Right spot won't save it. Soil's gone. Pollen's just dust now.
Words lie. Leaves rarely do. When a leaf is yellow, it's yellow. It doesn't claim 100% satisfaction.
Gubo, this is Ethan, the scientist from above who makes people hungry.
Hold this.
I don't know how to grow things.
Of course you don't. Your generation of scientists learned only how to stop things from asking for help.
The root is black. Too much water, not enough oxygen. To save it, don't give more. Take some away.
How many survive? 7 out of 10 die, sometimes 9. And you continue. Because the 10th plant doesn't understand statistics.
If you're really going to the mother core, carry some soil. Don't carry only hatred. Hatred grows nothing.
Ethan, if you're alive, don't get sentimental yet. Sentiment wastes blood sugar.
The zero antibody isn't a cure. It's the original handshake signal left by the first-generation nanites to recognize you. Marcus thinks it can grant zeroing the highest authority. In theory, he isn't wrong.
But he underestimated one thing. Hunger isn't a single chemical value. Real hunger mixes with fear, memory, survival instinct, shame, and aggression. It makes the signal dirty. The mother core hates dirty things. Your algorithm loves strong things.
The happiness maximization algorithm.
Yes, that overconfident algorithm of yours. It doesn't judge good or evil, truth or consequence. It finds the strongest chewing experience in the network and spreads it.
At the final moment, you must eat real food. Not a block, not a template. Real food will provide chemical noise the mother core can't classify. The deeper the hunger, the stronger the noise.
It means he has to get close to death.
His consent doesn't matter.
Do you hear yourself?
I hear dead people every day. Consent from the living has started to feel like a luxury.
Consent matters. Because I once thought it didn't.
The mother core won't be defeated by truth. Truth is too slow. It will be defeated by its own priority. Ethan, you don't need to persuade it. You only need to make it greedy.
Finally, don't treat death as a shortcut to redemption. Dying living while people curse you is hard.
He is right. Don't rush to die.
Everyone has a plan for me. Marcus wants me hungry, Nori wants me bleeding, Wu wants me alive and cursed.
What's your own plan?
To stop planning other people's bodies first.
Ethan, if you're seeing this, it means I failed to convince you. I found the clinical report you buried. The side effects aren't random. They're not acceptable variants. They cluster between 18 and 22 during peak neural remorphing.
Ayla has already begun. She can't distinguish real smells. She says strawberry tastes like plastic. She no longer complains when she eats, and you think she has become obedient. She has not. She is losing sensation.
You always say humanity can't survive hunger anymore. But have you considered that people who can't survive pain can't survive freedom either?
I'll release all the evidence. I still love you, but I can't let you write our daughter into a statistical error.
Was she your daughter?
Yes.
Did she ever eat anything real?
Half a carrot. She said there was weather inside it.
What does weather taste like?
I forgot to ask.
I've kept this for 3 days. I wanted to wait for a day worth it.
You should eat it.
You people always say should, Prism says should, Nora says should. I just wanted to decide once when sweetness happens.
Ethan Blake is attempting to restore primitive hunger response. This act may cause panic, violence, organ failure, and social collapse. Hunger isn't freedom. Hunger is regression.
His signal appears in 37 points at once. Backdoor interference is increasing.
It means he is hungry.
Should we deploy bait blocks?
Mr. Strayling wants complete hunger. Don't feed him. Only let him smell.
Director, what does it smell like?
I don't know.
I went hungry once when I was young. My roommate locked the door so I would not go out and steal.
At least Prism lets people sleep.
Reporting him gets 30 days of mana. 30 days. 30 days.
Are you afraid someone will steal it?
Not steal. Report. Everyone wants to prove they're happy now.
He asked the wrong question! He asked whether hunger is bad! I reported him first! Don't cut our bunk ration!
I only asked!
Thank you for your public health vigilance. Please maintain community stability.
I didn't want him taken. I was afraid for the ration.
Fear recorded. You may attend free emotion calibration.
I don't know any doctor. I only know I didn't get my ration today.
Stop hitting him! Give him this!
If you can't give it up, don't pretend to be kind.
Dr. Wu's data is incomplete. To contaminate the mother core, we need the original taste calibration key.
The key is in the sensory archive. It's not a normal database. It stores all old world flavor templates and real food specimens.
And the seeds they stole from people.
We go in tonight. Ethan leads, Kate keeps his body running. I remove anything in the way.
The archive's lore system attacks intruders with bone conduction signals. To long-term block users, it feels like real food. Someone in my state, it will be stronger.
Your invention finally gets to bite you.
Electrolytes and gastric lining protectant. Not food, so don't get excited.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I'll not let you die before you become useful enough.
Maintenance authority confirmed. Don't touch uncertified biological specimens.
They lock the future in glass and then say there's no future outside. Save the poetry. Where's the key?
Core calibration room, end of the hall, right?
That's evidence.
Then let the evidence bite me. It doesn't taste like the carrot template.
What does it taste like then?
Like weather. Like it rained this afternoon and nobody told me.
He even reclaimed her bite mark.
Unauthorized emotional spike detected. Sensory lure activated.
Shut it off.
Hold your jaw, bite your tongue, listen to my count. He is slowing us down. Without him, you can't even find the door.
Dr. Blake, Mr. Sterling says your hunger is progressing well.
They said there was no food left.
They said there was no controllable food left.
What are you doing? Prism can't keep using them for templates. Are you insane? These are seeds. They're also Prism's weapons. I want to farm. I want to win. If nothing can grow after you win, who exactly are you winning for?
Temperature integrity compromised. Inorganic purification begins in 3 minutes.
What are you doing?
Sending the inventory out. At least let the outside know what's here.
No time.
I used to say there was no time.
Not spices. Staples. People need spices too.
Today we learn how to give Manga the ritual of a home stew. Remember, the knife doesn't need to cut ingredients. It only needs to cut expectation.
So tonight's episode has guests. Silas, you're still here.
When a chef has no ingredients, he becomes an actor. And when the actor gets old, he still waits for the director to call cut.
Back door.
Tomato, onion, pepper, lemon, butter. These words are more dangerous than curse words now.
Why help me?
I helped them counterfeit flavor for 20 years. I don't deserve anything real anymore.
No one gets to decide who deserves it.
Then decide for me, Doctor. Make sure someone outside survives to curse me.
Please put down the non-essential sharp object.
In a kitchen, a knife is never non-essential.
Stop calling silence satisfaction.
Recording complete. Please keep smiling.
You're going hypoquidermic. Fingers numb?
Yes.
Good. It means you can still hear your body. No. The launch has been moved up. Marcus will synchronize the upgraded mana across the city in 12 hours.
The upgraded nanites have higher authority. Once the synchronization completes, Mother Core contamination may be irreversible.
Then we draw blood now. Contaminate the underground delivery lines locally and cripple the launch first. The signal isn't strong enough. The Mother Core will flag it as an anomaly and trigger local harvest. If we do nothing, everyone gets zeroed in 12 hours. You'll kill the weakest first. The sick, the elderly, the chronically malnourished.
Revolution doesn't wait until everyone's in good health. Test subjects over 18 will collapse. You can't release this.
Global famine won't wait for perfect data.
Do you hear yourself?
I used to say that too.
Then you know sometimes it's true.
No. It only sounds brave.
Drink slowly. Too fast and you'll vomit.
You're very skilled at nursing pain.
I used to be skilled at removing pain. That was more popular.
What flavor did Sam like?
Mint ice. He never saw mint, never saw ice.
My team made that template.
I know.
I'm sorry.
The worst thing about an apology is that it's often true and still fixes nothing.
Then what should I do?
Don't ask victims how to redeem you. That's making someone else do your work again.
What you feel now is only a small part of hunger. The hard part comes after.
After.
If this works, everyone wakes up. The awakened will need food, explanations, doctors, funerals, enemies. You imagine the ending as the Mother Core exploding and music rising. Reality is the next morning, someone fights over half a potato.
I used to hand after to policy.
Policy departments are excellent at arranging bodies into tables.
If Isla were alive, she would hate me.
Maybe. Or maybe she would first make you wash dishes. We imagine the dead too dramatically. The living are more specific.
We had no dishes.
And she could start by hating you for that.
Am I gonna be pretty? The blue kind?
Shut up and save your strength.
I don't want to save. I saved my whole life. Saved food, saved sound, saved fear.
You can't use that. It's for Ethan.
It may delay her for a few minutes.
A few minutes for the whole city? Are you out of your mind?
Don't dare.
It hurts.
I know.
Here. Is this what being alive is? Why does it hurt so much?
Because your body is finally talking to you.
What's it saying?
It says, don't let me die alone.
Then you don't either.
You destroyed the final plan.
I saved one person.
She died.
She died awake.
Not enough.
Draw 200 milliliters. Send it to the underground pipe zone now.
You'll become Prism.
Prism wins because they dare to treat bodies as battlefields. We lose because we keep pretending bodies aren't battlefields.
You're not saving people. You're trying to prove your loss was worth it.
Shut up.
We need to go. Nora!
You once said sorry. Now do something more useful than sorry.
Go to the pipe zone and stop her. I'll get the Mother Core entrance map.
You still trust me?
No. I trust that you're in pain.
Pain is more reliable than your morals. Signal entering districts 9, 10, and 11.
I'm hungry.
So, what does that mean?
Remain happy. Remain happy. Continue. Increase flow.
Stop! The Mother Core will identify the anomaly.
Local contamination confirmed. Asset harvest protocol initiated. Now I know.
Know what?
What hunger is.
because I once thought it could not. How long since you ate?
I was waiting for a day worth it.
Dr. Blake, please keep moving. Your fear still has value.
I'll hold them.
Ethan, the Mother Core lower entrance is beneath Prism Plaza. 6 hours until the public tasting.
I'm not forgiving you, Blake.
I know.
Can you run?
Can we broaden the definition of running?
Then roll.
Uncontrolled asset signal confirmed. Please stop fleeing and await a recollection.
Why does a gentle vehicle have saws?
Because Prism's gentleness always needs attachments.
Let go! I'll pull you down!
People like you are exhausting. Even dying, you want to manage where other people's hands go.
Hurry! It's gently coming!
Look at me! Not down there!
They're all because of me.
Yes. Now use your other hand.
Reclamation obstructed. Asset cooperation requested.
I don't cooperate! Come on, this way!
Today's flavor, roasted apple pie.
Water only, no sugar.
You say that like it's torture.
I used to make people not feel pain. Now I make you hurt in the right amount.
Were they really like this?
Sometimes uglier than that.
Can ugly things be sweet?
Yes. Or sour, or with worms.
Then why don't ads ever show worms?
Because worms prove something was truly alive.
They weren't afraid.
The system took fear from them.
I would have called this a low-pain death.
And now?
Now I don't know. If death without the right to cry for help can be called quiet. Zoe, eat it.
I wanted to save it for Mia. She said vanilla pudding didn't hurt. Now she doesn't need it. You do.
Ethan, look at me.
If you eat it, you can reach the Mother Core.
You took it.
It shouldn't stay behind glass. If today is worth it, don't begin it with false sweetness.
Will it taste like strawberry cake?
No.
Then what's it like?
Name it yourself.
It's like a hand growing out of a wall, pulling me outside. This flavor isn't obedient.
No, not now.
Did I waste it?
No.
Then don't waste me. Red isn't sweet. Red is alive.
It won't grow here.
I know,
Then why plant it?
because I owe her an act. That's not a conclusion.
Public tasting day will begin shortly. Please bring your ration ring to the nearest synchronization zone.
Remember, bite after 1. Not early, not too hard. Happiness must be orderly.
Happiness must be orderly.
If I'm not hungry, why do I have to bite on time?
Because you're not eating for yourself. You're eating for citywide synchronization.
Then who owns my mouth?
That question will cost your housemate ration points.
Today we witness the last generation to understand the world hunger. Tomorrow's new users will know only satisfaction.
Don't be afraid. After today, you'll never have to worry about losing food again.
Will I be good?
You'll become quiet. A lot of people call that good.
Nora Singh has entered the plaza perimeter. Blake's signal is approaching, unstable.
Don't stop him from entering the mother core. Just stop anyone else from coming out alive with him.
Understood.
Lane, when did you first feel hungry?
The records say yes.
Do you remember it?
No.
That's healing.
30 years ago, the soil betrayed us. We didn't fall. We learned not to pray to dirt. Hunger created history. It also created slaughter. It made people steal, families betray, cities burn. Today, humanity finally graduates from the stomach.
Please await synchronized chewing instruction. Please remain happy.
How far?
The mother core lower entrance is under the stage. Nora needs to breach the old maintenance door.
You sure she'll come? I can open the door only once.
Mrs. Singh, the local deaths you caused have exceeded 4,000.
Your deaths have no number because you renamed them.
Names maintain order.
Then I'll give you a new name. Thing in the way.
Please don't panic. Panic will reduce chewing satisfaction.
Don't let him become our Marcus!
I'll watch him. How much time?
Enough for one last mistake.
Don't gild yourself with that kind of line. Your job isn't to die beautifully. Your job is to shut the system down.
You're practical at the worst possible moments.
Someone has to be responsible for the living.
Zero antibody confirmed. Welcome home, Dr. Blake.
Welcome home?
Marcus likes his traps polite.
It belongs to evidence storage.
Don't lie. You smell it.
I can't smell it.
Then why do you keep trying?
10 minutes until synchronized chewing.
You'll not win. When hunger returns, humanity will devour itself again.
Maybe. But at least then we'll know whom we're biting.
This is...
Your heart rhythm is like a broken broadcast.
Can it still broadcast?
Yes, but the audience may complain.
Once inside, the mother core will read all your sensory peaks. Marcus will use Ayla.
I know.
You don't. When facing the illusion they want most.
If I fail, smash this. Don't let anyone call it a holiday again.
You'll not get absolution.
I don't want absolution now.
Then what do you want?
I want the next person to know. A growling stomach isn't a crime.
You made it. 17 minutes behind my estimate.
I planted a seed on the way.
Romantic inefficiency. Look at you. Flight, fear, remorse, extreme hunger. You've finally become your finest experiment.
I'm not your experiment.
Ethan, we all belong to our work. I just admitted it sooner than you did.
Dad.
Ayla.
I'm not hungry anymore. Nothing hurts here. Aaron doesn't cry here either.
Her neural archive is remarkably complete.
We preserved her most stable happiness state. No pain, no fear, no confusion about death.
Dad, you can stay. You've been tired long enough. Taste it.
I already ate.
Not eat. Taste.
Strawberry.
Plastic. But it's trying very hard to pretend it's strawberry. Dad, if one day you can't tell what's fake, look for whether it has weather. Dad, I'm not hungry.
Of course you're not hungry. You're an advertisement.
Dad.
You rejected your daughter without pain.
I accepted my dead daughter.
What a primitive communion.
It's ugly. It rots. It's unstable.
That's why humanity must transcend it.
No. That's why it's real.
Harvest window open. 0 antibiotic activity peak.
The algorithm shouldn't classify it this way.
It only asks for intensity. Your favorite.
Highest satisfaction sample captured. Synchronizing global experience.
Stop synchronization. Authorization Sterling 1.
Authorization overrun. User happiness maximization priority supreme.
You disguised pain as happiness.
No. You disguised silence as happiness.
3, 2, 1. Please choose.
What's this?
I want to cry.
I hear you.
Where's the strawberry?
Am I dying?
Not necessarily. Breathe first. Who's there?
It's you.
I didn't pay to feel this.
Sir, the global signal's contaminated.
Then buy a clean globe.
No.
You don't know what you've returned.
I do. Trouble, arguments, theft, fear, and the ability to call for help. Humanity will hate you. They will beg us to give them silence back. Maybe
I gave choice back.
Hunger is an alarm, not a sin.
Ethan!
Did it work?
It worked. Terribly, but it worked.
I can't taste the apple anymore. There's nothing.
Then live first. Flavor can wait.
It won't wait.
Then you'll watch others eat. Don't get lazy.
It's him. He made us hungry.
My daughter didn't wake up.
He can't repay every dead person.
Then who can?
I'll stay. Stay and do what? Do the dirtiest work. Bury the dead, dig soil, divide food. You may hate me, but never let anyone shut your bodies off. For you again.
What are you looking at?
Did you hear that? Like old plumbing.
Don't wash blue sand into the drains after they vomit it out. Collect it in metal basins. Turn convulsing patients on their sides so they don't choke.
Throw that away and get bandages. I only trained in emotional stabilization. Now learn bleeding stabilization. Press here.
What's his name?
She was 21. You said it was an individual immune anomaly.
What was her name?
Why ask her name? Starting a new table?
No. I want to say it when we bury her.
Lin Chao.
Lin Chao.
Don't turn her into a line for your redemption.
I'll not.
She said all she wanted was victory. Her hands still carried the future.
I dug trenches for 6 hours yesterday. Why do I get the same as people who didn't work?
I had a fever for 3 days. Want to try that?
Argue if you want. Touch the scale and you drink wind today.
I was hungry.
Who's not?
Before, hunger wasn't my fault. Now it is.
You stole them and got one more bite today. Tomorrow we grow one handful less. You're not evil. You push today onto tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do?
Half ration today, replant this afternoon. Anyone who wants to hit him can first bring out what they hid yesterday.
Why are you writing my name?
Because you're not a Theet incident. You're Liang Bo. I'll replant with you this afternoon.
Doctor knows farming now?
No. That's why I need to be cursed at close range.
Yellow leaves aren't failure. They're telling you what's missing. Don't pull them out. Listen first.
What if it says it's dying?
Then ask if it needs water, light, or for you to stop staring at it. Eat. Not for flavor. To live. Anything?
Like chewing paper, except paper would at least have ink.
You used to say things like that more tragically.
I'm improving.
It's fierce.
Is it good?
I don't know. But it didn't lie to me.
Did you taste it?
Not with my tongue. Somewhere else, yes.
You took an extra piece. My partner was throwing up all night. No, let's get more. Possible time.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Then work. Hungry people dig deeper.
You're terrible at comfort.
The system used to be gentle for me. I'm sick of it.
Faces in the crowded square, static electricity in the air.
Anyone who says blocks were better today washes the pot tomorrow.
At least blocks didn't need washing.
You just volunteered.
It smells like floor.
Floor is real, at least. Drink.
I don't like real.
That's allowed. Real doesn't need your approval.
How is it?
Not enough.
We plant more tomorrow.
For the soil tomorrow.
Line up.
Like blood. Like the sun broke open. Like something I don't know.
Good. Don't rush to know it.
Dad, this flavor has weather in it.